There's a cat looking at that cat. You cannibal! I don't even know if you're getting audio. I'm not using the regular camera. I'm using Nadia's old camera. That's fine. You were telling us about Stranger Things.
I was talking to Pablo about my opinion on Stranger Things.
Yeah, so you binge watched it the day it came out. I haven't seen it yet, but I saw that Phil DeFranco and our friend Ethan.
I rolled my eyes when you said Phil DeFranco, but I really like Phil DeFranco. Like,
I saw that. I was
rolling
confused.
my eyes at
The fact that
what
he liked
they
it.
said,
Yeah.
not as a person. Like, you're great.
What's
Phil.
and Ethan both mentioned on social media that Stranger Things season 3 was the best season.
I've heard that from a lot of different people. They think that season 3 was the best season so far, and I disagree. I really disagree. I only gasped once. I was explaining to Pablo the correlations between Alien and Aliens with Sigourney Weaver and Stranger Things 1 and 2. How in the first Stranger Things there's only one monster. There's one Demogorgon that they're figuring out what it is and how to defeat it and how to get Will back, and the whole plot, the whole drive of the whole season is mom needs to find son. Simple. Mom needs to find son. Son is held hostage by one monster. Good premise. Kind of the same as...
One alien-like monster.
Yeah, exactly. One alien-like monster. So it's kind of the same as Alien, first Alien movie. And then you have Stranger Things 2, which is mom needs to save son. So she already found him, but he's still not saved. So you still have to save the son, save the good boy. And in Aliens, same thing. How now you're fighting the hive mind in Stranger Things, and you're fighting the queen, the alien queen, queen bee kind of alien.
Beyonce?
Huh?
Is it Beyonce?
The queen bee. Did y'all know that Beyonce was in Aliens, the sequel to Alien?
So we're 16 hours away from the shoot. And we just finished revising the script because we forgot a very important point, which is the whole point of the contents. Because we didn't include any of the lines they asked us to include. We're planning a 5.5 hour shoot, and we want to practice the choreography. I ordered some fish line to do some trick shots, and it's not here yet.
Okay, we're gonna go in the kitchen now, and we're gonna practice.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see what is going on.
Right. So the idea.
I want to hold the camera.
So the idea is he comes in through here, and we'll probably have the camera on this side.
Dude, pulling focus is so hard. I've never done this.
And he would sort of come in and put his suitcase on the table, and then say his first line, which is something like, I forgot. It's some lazy exposition about him being late to the house because he was doing overtime. And then he gets a text. I get the camera over here, and we're pushing in. So he takes his phone out, exaggerate it. Of course, he's pulling up here, and we have the little thing where it says the message. And then she sees that Nadia is gonna be
Almost home, Dad. So hungry.
Yeah, which is again such a lazy exposition, but it serves the 1 minute short purpose.
Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. How do you hold this for so long? DPs are the best.
So he sees that, he puts the phone down, and he's gonna run to the fridge. As he's running out of focus, we cut to inside the fridge, where we would see him open, grab a couple things.
Right.
He's gonna turn around this way for no good
totally
reason.
out of focus.
And then he's gonna put them here. Then he's gonna sidestep like this. I don't know how we're gonna close the fridge. Did you see that?
He can do a cool kick or something.
Okay.
Yeah, he can keep it closed.
He's gonna.
Joe is super long.
He's gonna open this and
He's
open
very
that.
long.
And here we're gonna have the cutting board and the knife. We can keep the cover on, and then it'll be safer. Tape it.
Yeah, smart. And then it's green.
But it's the same green as this, which is gonna make it harder to keep. He's gonna come here. He's gonna throw the knife up, and he's gonna take the board. So this is a little clunky because I want him to take out one of the pots and put on this board.
Okay. What's wrong with that? Why is that clunky?
We could just already open.
So
he should do that first. So he should do that first. Open, put it down. Open this, throw a knife, take the cutting board, put it back here. Now the ingredients are here. He reaches out, grabs the knife.
Okay.
Because he threw it up from over there. This motion where he comes here and does this, that's in one shot. And then when he's here, he'll do this in the same shot, but then we'll cut to an insert of him grabbing it. and then he's gonna chop. And for that one, I'm not sure what shot we want to use, but we'll probably have the camera on this side kind of sliding a little bit, and maybe from behind, and they can have like things flying from the sides, which he can essentially scoop out instead of chopping. You know what I mean? So he's mixing it with the meat too, which is also going to be out because he took it out of the fridge at the beginning. And then he's gonna, not elaborately, just I guess dramatically lift one of the balls to inspect it, so that we also reveal that he's making meatballs.
Making meatballs,
And then there's gonna be a close-up. And then from there, he takes all of it, turns this way. There's gonna be a pan up here already, because I'm gonna think of a way to have it, to have the pan up here, so it's just gonna be there. Throws the meatballs in the pan. He's gonna add some oil, a little flick. We're gonna mix the oil with some alcohol, so there's a fireball when he does that.
Okay.
And that's gonna be like a little push in. And we might have, I don't remember if I put it in the list, but I was thinking of like an insert of his face being like yeah, it's cool.
So in the second one, there's like more of an arc where like 11 is more of a character and she's learning more about the world and everything. In season 3, I completely forgot that 11 didn't really live a normal life for the first like 12 years, and all the characters just look like they're adults now, and that's nothing you can change or do anything about because they're just kids and they're growing. But it's not the same. I think they waited too long. They waited too long to come up with a third story, and that's the thing when you work with kids, especially on a TV show that's like long running, you need to figure out what you're gonna have them do while they're growing on the show. And in this one, in the third season, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's all about just hormonal teenagers, and that's not always that fun to watch. Like, I don't want to watch 13-year-olds making out for 8 hours, but that's Stranger Things 3. Back to the mother, because in 1 and 2, it was about Winona Ryder's character and her son. It's like the dynamic between mother and son, and then boy and his friends. So the mother and son aspect was kind of lost in season 3. She was out like trying to figure out why magnets weren't working. Like that's the premise of season 3 for Winona Ryder's character. Why don't magnets work? I need to figure this out. I have no idea where my son is, and I'm not bothered by it anymore. Like, you don't hear her scream "Will" at any point, which was a big thing in the first 2. And then they have like a little moment towards the end where they're both gonna go off and like fight bad, evil, whatever. And they like have their own little mother-son moment, but that's it. There's nothing, you know, I don't know. Winona Ryder was so good with like, I need to figure out what's wrong with my son. She doesn't really care about him anymore. She wants to know why her magnets aren't working. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite season. I like season 2 a lot better.
So he puts it in, he does a little flick, and then the pot's on the floor. And this is the first, I think it's the second super difficult trick shot because the knife catching is also good. He's gonna kick the pot up.
And catch it.
Right.
Fun.
And then slide to the thing. I'm having inserts of him doing essentially just that, and the water flowing in. Cuts back here. The camera's gonna be here. And then we cut to him like standing here, holding the pasta thing. You know how you would like measure pasta by doing this and like putting it in there? It's a thing, I think. Like one serving of pasta is like, it's like an inch of circumference, so like you're supposed to.
Oh, spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti. There's just gonna be like you're standing like, just like waiting for the thing to boil. It's also gonna indicate that some time passed because now the pasta sauce is gonna be over here, and some other things I forget. So from there, we have like, that's a funny thing because there's gonna probably be like dramatic music, and then we cut to like elevator music, and we're like waiting for the thing to.
Cute.
Toast it in. So like he toasts it into the thing. He's gonna do a roundhouse kick to the pasta sauce that's here to open it.
Oh, because that thing's really in right now.
Yeah.
Smart.
Right. Which will also probably use strings because I don't think you could do it.
No.
Yeah. Nadia's like, why not?
But we could loosen the cap so it's.
Yeah. So we'll loosen it and then we'll also like tie strings to it and like pull it
to make sure it comes up.
Hopefully. That's what I want to make sure that it will work tonight. So, you know, he spins kicks it, and then so he's probably gonna land something like this. So from here he will just grab it, keep spinning this way, throw it in. And from there,
the sauce here?
The sauce, yeah. And from there we cut to his flag, and then it comes in. We don't see him finish the thing because we don't have time.
Okay.
Season 2 was a very good second chapter to what happened to season 1. They did a very good job of introducing new characters and having those characters kind of seamlessly interact with the plots of everybody else. And this third one was just like, let's just have these characters do something. And that's season 3. Super disappointed in the ending, and it leaved like a little bit to like, oh, there could be a season 4, but it's like, I'm not as excited anymore.
I haven't seen it, but what I'm hearing is that you hate original content and you hate kids.
What?
Teenagers, there we go.
That's very not true.
No, I was just saying.
Very,
I was
very
saying
not true.
But the original content thing is I did kind of want you to elaborate on, because some people would say, I can see a lot of people being like, oh, I don't like season 1 and 2 because it's just a rehash of Aliens, and I haven't seen Alien or Aliens, so.
Which we need to change.
Sure. When something copies something that they like, usually people don't like the thing that's copied.
But it was, hold this again. It wasn't like a very blatant copy. Like, I'm sure it's out there, but I haven't seen or heard anyone make the distinct correlation between Aliens 1 and 2 and Stranger Things 1 and 2. I'm sure it's out there, but I just haven't seen anyone. I just realized while I was watching them, I was like, you know, this is a lot. Like, I feel like Sigourney Weaver's just gonna pop up somewhere. Yeah.
And is this the order that we want to do it in?
Yes.
Okay.
And a lot of it is because there's some things that might be easier if we do them out of that order, but...
Did you put a 40-minute break in?
Yes.
Cool.
That's for lunch, and at that point is when we'll all set up the string things.
Okay.
I don't want to test them.
Wait
But-
for water to boil. Do we actually need to wait for
No, that's the shot of him like waiting with
Yeah.
things. Where we catch elevator music.
Yeah, but we don't need to see the water
No,
or boil ever.
no, not really. We'll probably hear it, even though we'll
But if we
sense
add
it.
pasta to pot, that's an insert, right? So we need to see the water boil.
Yes, sorry, you're right. But yeah, so that can be happening. We would try to grab like hot water from the bathroom or something, or even from the kitchen.
And just boil it real as fast as we can.
Yeah, and we would do that while we're setting up for the shot where he's waiting for it to boil.
And then, but we don't have a shot of him draining the pasta.
No, we don't see him completely dish.
Yeah, we don't see him finish it.
Yeah.
Okay, on purpose. Okay. Cool.
What's happening?
Someone handed something?
I think everyone likes something that's familiar. A familiar plot is going to succeed. If you have like a hero trying to save someone, it's always going to succeed in entertainment because people want to see that conflict. People want to see that how is this person going to rise to the occasion and become the unexpected hero, which is kind of like Joyce, the mom, and Sigourney Weaver's character. Which is funny because both actresses are from the same era. Okay.
I like season 1 the best. Season 2 was appropriate.
Well, you have to watch season 3.
I haven't watched season 3, right? And now I'll watch it at some point. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not like, boycott it because whatever. I'm not. I just haven't had the time. The reason I like season 1 the most is because it was the most memorable. I don't remember that much in season 2.
I will say there was one terrifying part while I was watching. I got so scared
Why?
because there was an earthquake.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, the earthquake happened while you were watching?
Yeah, the earthquake happened while I was watching.
So I had
It was
wait.
on 4th of
Was
July.
that a joke? Was that a joke?
That was a joke.
No.
That was the scariest part of my experience watching Stranger Things 3 on the 4th of July. It was the earthquake. The new Lion King movie is coming out soon. Do you want to go see it, Binks? Do you want to go see your ancestors on the big screen?
You want to go see Disney's biggest cash grab in the world?
Disney's biggest cat